Okay, we're back again, this time taking a look at Chapter 6. I want to try and get through Assignment R1. So let's get to it. Complete a depreciation schedule for linen wholesalers. This problem provides some information at the start of the problem, some depreciation information. Three fixed asset categories: date of acquisition, cost, salvage value, useful life in years, and accumulated depreciation. And that data given is as of December 31st, 2015. And below that little table, there's a note: linen wholesalers also acquired office equipment on January 1, 16. The office equipment had a cost of $4,200, estimated salvage value of $700, and an estimated useful life of 7 years. So that's all information given to be used in the problem as we move through it. Step 1, open a blank worksheet, which I've done, and save the file, which I haven't done. So let me do that. EA6-R1 depreciation instructor. And this is the second time I'm doing this problem, so I'm going to add 2 to the end of that file name. Let's see, type linen wholesalers in cell A1 and depreciation schedule in cell A2. Enter the fixed asset data in the range A4 to F7. So we need to enter that table information, fixed asset, date of acquisition, cost, salvage value, useful life in years, and accumulated depreciation. Office tables, furniture, warehouse machinery, 1/1/2015, 1/1/2010, and 1/1/2012. $1,400, $6,000, and $17,500, $200, $0, $1,500, 6, 12, and 16, and 0, 3,000, and 4,000. Okay. Include accumulated depreciation header, but exclude its amounts. Okay, so we need to exclude the accumulated depreciation amounts. Also exclude the newly acquired asset for now. Okay, step 4. Select cell A4 and choose Home Styles, Format as Table. Home Styles, Format as Table. Blue table light style light 13. I believe it's this one. No, this one. This one. And click OK. Okay, that gives us a nice looking table. Choose Table Tools, Design Properties. Enter depreciation schedule. In the table name, tap Enter. Choose Table Tools, Design, Table Style Options. Total row. One by one, select the cells listed and choose the indicated formula from the drop-down menu. Cell C8. Let's see, cell C8, we want sum. Cell D8 is also sum. Cell E8, we want average. Step 8, choose Table Tools, Design, Table Style Options. First column. Adjust table rows and columns. Select cell F7. F7. Tap Tab. And enter the information for the newly acquired fixed asset into the range A8 to E8. Okay, so that newly acquired asset was office equipment. Date of acquisition is 11/16. Cost is $4,200. Salvage value $700. And estimated useful life 7 years. Click in cell F8. And choose Home Cells Insert. Insert table columns to the right 2 times. Okay. Step 11. Type depreciation expense in cell G4. And year-end book value in cell H4. Wrap the text in row 4. Let's see, wrap the text. Okay, I needed to reference help on that one. So we want row 4, and we want wrap text. Okay. Adjust those column widths. That should help. Let's try that one more time. There we go. Okay. Use the ribbon to set the width of columns G and H to 12. Okay, well I just automatically set it, so we want G back to 12 and H back to 12. Right-click method to set the width of columns F to 14. F. Okay, we want this one a lot narrower. Column width. Here we go, 14. Use the control key to select the columns B and E. So we want to select columns B and E. Then use the ribbon to set the width of both to 12. So we go to Format and column width, and we want to set those column widths to 12. Okay. Set the width of column D to 4 using any method. Column D. Four. It seems a little narrow. And then choose Home Cells Format. Home Cells Format. Auto Fit. Column width. Let's try that again. 4. And then Format. auto fit column. There we go. Okay. Double click between the columns A and B headers to auto fit column A. Auto fit the height of row 4. Let's see, row 4. It must be okay. Select cell A5 and choose File Print. File Print. In the settings area, choose Portrait Orientation. That's chosen. Landscape Orientation. And then choose Print Active Sheets. Print Selected Table. Okay, click the back button to exit Backstage View. And then navigate to the Home tab if necessary. Okay. Select cell G5. G5, here we go. Type equals DDB. Open parent. Select cell C5. Type a comma. Select cell D5. Type a comma. Select cell E5. And then type comma 2. Close parent. And enter. So it looks like what that's given us is depreciation expense using double declining depreciation for all 4 asset categories listed in the table. Okay, with cell G6 selected, G6, click in the formula bar, replace 2 with 7. Tap enter. And then click undo on the quick access toolbar. Edit the formulas in the formula bar for the cells as indicated. In cell G7, change 2 to 5. Cell G7, change 2 to 5. In cell G8, change 2 to 1. For each cell in the range G5 to G8, edit the formulas in the formula bar to replace DDB with SYD. Okay, so we're going from double declining to sum of years digits. delete the contents in the range G5 to G8. Well, that's just great. After doing 2 sets of depreciation, one using double declining balance and one using sum of years digits, we need to delete all of that. Okay, select cell G5, type in equals SLN, which is straight line. Open parent. Select C5, that's a cost, comma, D5, salvage, comma, and E5, useful life, and close parent. And now we have straight line depreciation for all of the 4 asset categories in the table. Select cell F5, type equals 0 plus, equals 0 plus, and select cell G5, and tap enter. And so let's see. What we've done is we've made accumulated depreciation expense. Okay. Press Control Z. Okay. Repeat step 20. Now this is step 29 says repeat step 26, but as I pointed out to everyone by an email I sent out a couple of days ago, this should be repeat step 27 for each cell in the range F6 to F8. Ensure that the correct accumulated depreciation amount is entered at the beginning of each formula based on the information provided in the instructions. So if we go back to that table in the instructions at the top of the problem, accumulated depreciation for office tables was 0. So this formula showing the 0 here is correct. But for furniture, the formula is equals, and the accumulated depreciation for furniture in the table given was 3,000 plus cell G6. For warehouse machinery equals, and going back to the table, the accumulated depreciation for warehouse machinery was 4,000 plus, and the current expense, so our accumulated depreciation is 5,000. So this is 200 plus 0. This is 3,500 plus 3,000. This is 1,000 plus 4,000. And for the new asset, accumulated depreciation was 0 because we just bought it. So this is equals 0 plus depreciation expense. So that's 500. Okay, that should be correct. Select cell H5. H5. Type in equal sign. Select cell C5. Cost. and type a minus sign. Select cell F5. Cost minus accumulated depreciation equals 1200. Cost minus accumulated depreciation is 2500. Cost minus accumulated depreciation is 12.5. Cost minus accumulated depreciation is 3700. Select cell F9. Click the drop down button and choose Sum. Repeat for cells G9 and H9. Okay. Now comes the more difficult part of this problem. Sort and filter a table. Well, this might not be too bad, but create a chart using quick analysis is where I think most of you that had the problem. So let's do this. Sort and filter a table. Select cell C7. Select cell C7 and choose Data, Sort and Filter. Data, Sort and Filter. Sort smallest to largest. Click the drop down arrow in cell E4. And then uncheck the box next to 12 and click OK. Step 34. Click the drop down arrow in cell H4. Choose Number Filters, Custom Filter. In the dialog box, click in the equals box and choose is greater than. Type 1500 in the box to the right and click OK. Now I'm not going through what's happening on the screen as we go through each of these steps, mostly to save time in getting this video done. But as we progress through this problem, following the steps given, I'm sure you're noticing that the information on the worksheet is constantly changing. Okay, now this is the part that is a little tricky, I think, for those that had some problems. And what I want to do before I proceed is do a quick save as to my same file name. And that's always a good thing to do. You never know when, who knows what's going to happen. You either mess up, you do the wrong thing, click on the wrong button, or who knows, you might have a power outage of some sort and lose your work. So you want to save actually as you go. Okay, so let's go back to step 36. Highlight the range A4 to H9. So we got A4 to H9 highlighted. Click the quick analysis button in the bottom right corner of the range. That's this. Choose Charts and click More. Click All Charts tab. Choose Pi. And click OK. Drag the chart so its top left corner is in cell A11. There we go. Choose Chart Tools, Design, Data, select Data, highlight the ranges A4 to A8. A4 to A8 and H4 to H8. I think I need to cancel and do that again. Choose Chart Tools, Design. Where are we? Chart Tools, Design, Data, select Data. Highlight the ranges A4 to A8. And H4 to H8. And click OK. Click the filter button in cell H4. Then choose Clear Filter from Year-End Book Value. Apply the accounting, number format, and 0 decimal places to the ranges C5 to D9. C5 to D9. Counting, 0 places. And F5 to F9. F5 to H9, sorry. Save and close your file. So this is essentially what your finished product should look like. I have one problem right here. This legend. I'm not sure what I did wrong. The legend should be, this is the answer key. The legend should be the information in column A, office tables, office equipment, warehouse machinery. And somehow when I set up this chart, it ended up being 1, 2, and 3. So I made an error there. But otherwise, this ending table information is correct. So I'm going to, this is 35 minutes already, so I'm going to wrap this up now and publish it and get it out to those of you who might need it. If you want to resubmit your Chapter 6 assignments, you can let me know after you get this video. Okay, thanks a lot. Talk to you again soon. Aloha.